Amgen fans, this is Monster Jam Sign Up Series Season 4 on Episode 42 of Pokemon Records Edition. Here we go, our first race on the Pokemon Records Edition on Episode 42. On round number 1 is gonna be Zombie Pokemon Records facing up with Dragon Playset, exclusive truck, and we'll run down. And towards the end, it's going to be Bulldozer facing up with King Crunch. Let's get our first race in round 1. Okay, first race. It is Zombie Pokemon Records to be moving on. Next up it is Justin VSC facing up with Blow Camino. We'll just look at the full finish. Straight line interview. Was a good tie, so we'll move on towards the Weedoo. Here comes the Weedoo. It is just a Vio Steel will be moving on. Next up is Bulldozer facing off with Black Hole. It is Bulldozer will be moving on. Next up is Massimo Domination Pokemon Records facing up with Inferno. It is 5-0 will be moving on. Next up is Maxi Pokemon Records facing up with Bakugan Dragonoid. It is Bakugan Dragonoid will be moving on. Next up is Wolf's Head Moa facing up with Sun Vidigo Pokemon Records. It is Wolf's Head Moa will be moving on. Last but not least in the round one is gonna be King Crunch facing up with Bulldozer. Here we go. It is King Crunch for the block for the win. Will be moving on in round 2. And moving on towards round number 2. First race in round 2 is gonna be Great Digger Pokemon Records facing up with Zombie Pokemon Records. And move on down. And towards the end, it's gonna be King Crunch facing up with Blue Dodo but no decals. Let's get our first race in round 2. Here we go, first race. And your first race in round 2 is gonna be Zombie Pokemon Records will be moving on in the quarterfinals. Next up it is El Toro Pokemon Records facing up with Justin VSC Color Changer. It is El Toro Pokemon Records will be moving on in the quarterfinals. Next up we have Bulldozer Pokemon Records facing off with Megalodon Pokemon Records. Here we go. It is Megalodon Pokemon Records will be moving on. Next up is 5-0 facing off with Source of Fortune Pokemon Records. It is Source of Fortune Pokemon Records will be moving on. Next up it is Bakugan Dragonoid facing off with Great Curse Uncle World Pokemon Records. Here we go. It is Bakugan Dragonoid will be moving on in the quarterfinals. Next up, it is Wolf's Head Moa facing off with Alternator VSC Color Changer. Here we go. Oh, so dead close, dead even. It is Wolf's Head Moa Oil will be moving on. And the final race in round 2 is gonna be Bull Dunno No Decals facing off with, which is King Crunch. So King Crunch will be moving on in the quarterfinals. Before we do that, we put in the fastest losers where we decide. Alright, we decided the fastest loser is gonna be 5-0 facing up with Great Diggle, Breaking World Records. It is 5-0, we'll be moving on. Now we're going towards the quarterfinals. On the first race in the quarterfinals, it's gonna be Zombie Breaking World Records facing off with El Torgo Breaking World Records, and move on down. And last race in quarterfinals is gonna be King Crunch facing off with 5-0. We're taking our first race in the quarterfinals. And here we go, first race. Oh, it's so close. Let's take an interview on the full finish. Let's do We Do. Once again, we're gonna do We Do because I can't tell who won, so let's get on a We Do. Here we go, here comes a We Do. And this time, Zombie Breaking World Records will be moving on to semifinals. Next race is Megalodon Breaking World Records facing up with Source of Fortune Breaking World Records. Let's see. Oh, they were dead even from each other, but it is Social Fortune Breaking World Records. We'll be moving on. Next up in the quarterfinals is gonna be Bodyguard Dragonoid facing up with Wolf's Head Moral. Oh, it's so close. Take a look for a finish. It is Wolf's Head Moral. Will be moving on in the quarterfinals. What I meant to say is semifinals. Our last quarterfinals is 5-0 facing off with King Crunch. Here we go. It is 5-0. We'll be moving on in the semifinals. And representing the Unwalking Dead of the Gravestones, it is 51-55 Creatures, are your full-time champion in Zombie Breaking World Records. And representing the military spawners of the Sorcerers, it is your two-time champion, Marjorie Firestorm in Social Fortune Breaking World Records. And represents the policeman of this truck, it is Marjorie Master in 5-0. And representing haunts the woods of the bites the humans and becomes a werewolf, it is Matt Bulldog Mac in Wolf's Head Moral. And representing, here we go, our first semifinals on the race is gonna be Zombie Breaking World Records facing up with Social Fortune. And moving on down towards the end is gonna be Wolf's Head Moral facing up with 5-0. Let's have our first race in the semifinals. Here we go, our first race in the semifinals. Oh, it's so close. It is Social Fortune Breaking World Records will be moving on. Here we go. Who's gonna join Marjorie Firestorm in Social Fortune? Is it gonna be Matt Bulldog Mac in Wolf's Head Moral? Or is it gonna be Marjorie Master in 5-0? Here we go. Oh, it's close. It is 5-0. We'll be moving on in the final round. Are you ready to meet your final contenders? So first up in the final round is gonna be Social Fortune Breaking World Records, driven by Marjorie Firestorm of your two-time champion facing up with, which is Marjorie Master ever first time being the final round. It is in 5-0. Let's take our first race in the final round. Here we go, our final round. And your first race goes to 5-0. Here we go. World Modern Jam Master in 5-0 has become your first time champion. Or is it going to be Modern Jam Firestorm and Source of Fortune Breaker Warriors will tie it up? Here we go. Oh, your winner of it is. And here we go. Go watch your races to Modern Jam Master in 5-0. Go watch your races, man. You have become your first time ever champion on my sign-up series. I'm so sorry to Modern Jam Firestorm. You're about to become your 3-time champion, but except for your loss in the final round, better luck next time. Wow. Go watch your races, man. You've been a lucky man to win on this sign-up series on episode 42. So, Modern Jam Master, if you're watching this, go watch your races, become your first time ever champion on my sign-up series. So, that will do on this sign-up series on the Breaking World Records edition. So, hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you give a like, subscribe, and comment. So, this is Aaron 310. Signing out.